I personally feel that the peace and quiet element is what I connect to most in the garden. I think it's kind of a hideout, a safe hideout, and I've really appreciated just coming here and sitting with friends, or reading, doing a little bit of homework as well. I definitely don't think that the idea for the pocket was, I think it was a long time coming. I never put the idea of the pocket to paper until I started working for Beale and I had a really sound outlet for it. It is sort of a conglomeration of a lot of lessons that I learned and a lot of tools that I collected over a few years, and I just got really lucky with the timing of um, getting to work here and having a team that wanted to support that vision. Yes, there is deeper meaning behind the name, and I am really glad that you asked this question because it's one of my favorite little tidbits about the project that I think some people miss, but I really love. So I came up with the title of the pocket before I knew or had considered the dimensions of the pocket, and it stemmed from this idea that the garden itself and some of these practices can provide a pocket of space where there's nothing required of you. You just get to show up and be welcomed into a space and enjoy that space and grow in that space. And the garden is sort of like lowered and centered in campus a little bit. So there's sort of that visual component of it's kind of like a pocket. It kind of got shifted into like a pocket-sized journal as a result of the sustainability aspect of trying to make it as cheaply, but also reduce waste. So the sizing is actually 4 pockets fit to 1 page of printing paper with as tiny a margin wasted as possible. And that was made possible by Julie Taylor in the makerspace of the library, who prints them and then individually binds every single one. And it's really challenging to make something this small. So the size was more sustainability and Julie being really gracious with her time and humoring me in that. Yeah. I think that it's really important to have resources like the Pocket and like the Wellbeing Project as a whole with all of the stations accessible, because I think that a lot of people, when they first step into an environment like the garden, they can feel, or at least I can feel, a little bit lost within it, especially folks that don't necessarily have the botanical knowledge to really grasp exactly what they're looking at all of the time. And so I think that tools like this encourage deeper engagement and open up sometimes that engagement in general. And I think that when you have resources available like this in a garden or pretty much anywhere on campus, it benefits the entire campus.